Yeah. More internet issues. Seems like it fixed pretty quickly though, so it's probably a hiccup rather than whatever it was before. Anyway, we picked up a clean bandana here. I have no idea what it does, but it's a good accessory, I would hope. I'm just trying to get some bearings of where the heck I am right now. We want to head down the first part here, West Lemire Highway 1. But before we do so, there are more treasure chests hiding around here. And as long as I'm not getting lost all the time, we might have a chance to actually see them. Oh, never mind. Ash is like, hey, we're not supposed to be going this way. So I'm just gonna have to leave these other treasure chests for later. Looks like we're being railroaded towards the fortress here. Although I hate riding around on the bike because I miss all these monsters. Boom. Looks like we can handle the monsters pretty easily here. Alrighty then. Once again, I'm just trying to figure out my bearings here. Alright then. Probably because everything just goes too fast in this area. Hey, we got Ash and Juno up to Link level 3. That's nice. Anyway, there's a treasure chest here. Oh, it's blue hair for Altina. So let's go and try it out, shall we? That's the blonde hair. No, this is what we want. Blue hair. Now she looks like Milliam, kind of. I don't want to do that. I hope I can at least take a few of these down. bit surprised it wasn't able to actually hit the thing from there. Altino just really wants those head pats. Of course, Rean should feel obligated to give her as many head pats as she wants. She deserves it. Anyway, we're gonna want to head down this way now. Or not. We have been railroaded once again. I guess I'll have to hold off on exploring the area a bit. Anyway, so that way leads to Ordis. Rackwell was back where we started. And the Juno Sea Fortress is just to the north here, so I guess we can't keep the general waiting any longer. We're just gonna leave the bikes there. Oh, this is... Okay, so it's actually the Juno instead of the Juno, because Yuna is spelt with a different katakana character, so I wasn't sure how it was supposed to be, but yeah. Sorry, I'll call it the Juno Sea Fortress from now on. That's not going to be confusing at all. The Juno Sea Fortress, home base of the integrated local armies. It's stupidly big, isn't it? But doesn't it seem like a castle from the Middle Ages? Well, its history does go back a long time. It was a huge fortress built in the Dark Ages, but it's been refurbished for modern times. And it's the former castle of our Principal Aurelia. Huh, so that's where the monster and her 50,000 soldiers were. At that time, the Imperial Army supposedly attacked the castle. They came with a huge airship and many armored soldiers, yet they couldn't breach the castle in 3 years. The castle has an anti-aircraft gun as well. The war wasn't going on for 3 years. It was like 3 months. Maybe that's what it meant. Apparently, there were 100,000 injured just from attacking head-on. Yeah, that's right. And that deadlock was only broken when the Northern Campaign was declared. Wow, Al, you know a lot. Well, I am in the Intelligence Division after all. We conducted a field survey of this place. Are you sure you should be telling me this? It sounds like you know a lot about it. That's not a bad thing. Knowledge is power, after all. Yeah, her info does help us out a lot. Well then, let's get going. Let's go greet Brigadier General Wallace, and then get started with our training. Yep, the Juno Sea Fortress. Quite a place, don't you think? Although, I am curious what this path over here leads to. Okay, nothing interesting. But it does seem like a, must be a way to get, like, freight and stuff up there that they can't send through the main entrance for whatever reason. Seriously though, this place is fortified. 6:50 a.m. Stop right there. Who are you? Excuse us. We're from the Thor's Military Academy Branch School. We're here at the request of your commander to perform our special training. I had heard about this. You must be the Ashen Chevalier. I heard about your deeds in the Northern Campaign. It is an honor to meet you. Likewise. It's really like we're with some kind of celebrity. But didn't the instructor oppose the noble faction during the Civil War? Why did they like him so much? Well, that's because Duke Cayenne and Lord Alberea were acting so rashly during the Civil War. In that sense, they're grateful that Rean was able to put a stop to their foolishness. I think he halted several hundred soldats who were going berserk in the North Ambria as well. Huh. He worked hard. Open the gate! We have guests! Please, enter. The General is waiting for you. Ah. So these are the integrated local armies. Integrated provincial armies. They're also into it this early in the morning. I heard about this, but their spirit and abilities are supposed to be incredibly high. Yes, well, every soldier here is in a special class. They did select the finest soldiers from each army after all. The Brigadier General himself took responsibility for going around and selecting them. Well, even though the numbers are significantly reduced from the noble faction's army, they still have about 30,000 soldiers here. Oh, and check out that huge Goliath tank over there. Do you see it? I guess even if this is the headquarters, the government's still doing a good job. Wait, Ash? Al? Well, let's refrain from excessive commentary. The General is further inside. Please, follow me. Right. Thank you for your guidance. Oh, that's an armored car used by the RMP. Oh, right. 2 other guests arrived a little while ago. They're supposed to be waiting for you as well. Please, follow me. General, your guests have arrived. Right, please send them in. Oh, like I thought. Major Claire, and Patrick's here too. Quite a coincidence, huh? It's good to see you all, Rean. Class 7. Wow, why are you here? Long time no see. I didn't get to see you at Crossbell at all. Oh. Oh, right. She was active in Michelum. She was in charge of that birdcage plan. Alright, the beautiful RMP Major. She was especially active in keeping the riffraff under control in Crossbell, I heard. Watch your mouth. Excuse us for the rudeness. No, you're right, though. I did hear about the new Class 7 members, though. Ash Carbide and Muse Egret. Yeah. I've heard about you. I came here to begin preparing security for the conference. Now that we're finished, I'll be taking my leave. Well then, please excuse me, Brigadier General. Patrick-san. Sorry, Patrick. Too used to letting these honorifics slip through. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Be careful not to interfere with the Marquis. Yes, understood. Instructor Claire. I had heard about what happened in Crossbell. Yes, another problem the Empire's mainland. But it's been 3 months since we've seen each other, Patrick. And about 6 months since I last saw you, General. Ever since the ceremony celebrating the success of the Northern Campaign. He's one of Aurelia's generals, known as her right arm. He's called the Black Whirlwind. Sounds like he's legit. I'm Wallace Bardius. I've been tasked with leading the integrated provincial armies. Welcome to Lemaire Province, Thor's Branch School, new Class 7. Sounds like you're getting nice and abused by General Aurelia here. Okay, hopefully we're back on track. If we missed any part of this discussion, it turns out that Marquis Ballard is actually a bit of a rube. Doesn't care about anything other than, you know, his money. Anyway, I gotta find my line again. Seems like Marquis Ballard is quite busy preparing for the conference. Yes, he certainly is. So busy, in fact, that even though the conference starts tomorrow, he just spends every night going out and enjoying himself. But what's with that? Ha! That's the famous aristocracy of Lemaire for you. He spends more time in Raquel than Ortis, I believe. Hey, there's no need to be rude. Well, I'm sorry to rush you, but please, take this. A list of required and optional tasks were included. Apart from the optional quests, there was a section entitled Special Note. Special Note. Please be aware of possible Jaeger activity located in Lemaire Province. It must be concerning the possibility of Zephyr and Red Constellation activity here. No, I don't believe they know which groups concretely are acting as of now. Sorry. Over the past 6 months throughout the province, soldiers have been reporting suspicious movements. But they've gone into hiding for about half a month now. And this timing seems like it might be lined up to interfere with the conference. So you think they might be targeting the conference then? Although there's nothing definite to prove that yet. And we can't rule out that there might be some sort of connection to that society. As the mediator for this conference, I was worried, so I decided to reach out to the Brigadier General. I see. You've been pretty worried about it, huh, Patrick? Have you gotten any information from the Intelligence Division? Or the RMP? Well, Major Claire did just promise her support in an emergency, at least. But nothing in the way of new information. And of course, nothing from the Intelligence Division either. Well, we have to consider the government's intentions as well. No way. Even if something happens way out here, it really wouldn't bother them at all, would it? In that sense, it is a blessing of the goddess that the winds brought you to me. Based on Aurelia's recommendation, I'll be counting on you, Class 7. Right. The wind brought you here? It seems to be a saying of the nomadic people from Nord. Understood. Given the fact that the conference is starting soon, we need to be wary of any suspicious movements. Right. I'm counting on you. So, you'll be heading to the seaside capital after this, right? If you don't mind, perhaps you could travel in this young man's car. No, that's alright. We have our own transportation. The orbital bikes, right? If you don't mind, perhaps I could take a drive as well. Yeah, of course. It's no problem, right, guys? Of course not. We'll have plenty of room if we ride separately. Well then, young master. Best of luck with the conference. Hey, I already don't like when Celestine calls me that. You stop as well. Please, be careful. Oh man, Patrick's gonna be riding with us? That's certainly something else. So, you're from the Vander family, and you're from Crossbell. I've heard plenty of rumors about you, Altina. Is that so? Well, last year he was a great source of advice for me. So you're the son of Marquis Higharms, who we met before, right? And you were in the same grade as Instructor Rean at Thor's. Yes, although I was in a different class. So then, you two are from the Lemaire province, right? Yes, I'm from the Egert family in Ordis. I've heard about you several times before, Patrick Higharms. If anything, I'm just the unlucky third son. So, Count Egert then. I haven't met any of your family, but I have heard of them. I believe he was a consultant of the Duke. Seems like it. I've got nothing to do with Ordis. I used to live in Rackwell for a while. Not a place an elegant man such as yourself would deign to venture, though. No, I've been to the casino or the theater in Rackwell several times. The town is quite lively at nights. I don't think it's a bad place. Huh. Well, we can continue talking on the road. Patrick, you can ride with me. Yuna, do you mind if Altina rides behind you, then? Yes, understood. Considering our weight, this combination should work. Then let us go. Patrick has joined the party. He won't participate in combat, but he does have a brave order. That's interesting. So I guess we have an honorary guest member. Time to leave this massive, massive highway behind. And start heading towards Ordis properly now. It's to the west of here, so we shouldn't have too far to go. Oh, if you look carefully, you can see Ordis from here. It's a ways off, but on the bike it shouldn't take too much time at all. Yes, then let's head off in that direction. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy trip, so we should try to arrive as soon as possible. Aren't you all just brimming with motivation? So, us students can decide what order to complete the missions then. Yes, except for the mandatory and emergency situations, it's up to you. So please consider how you want to explore and respond to the requests. Understood. Heh, that's how I like it. Well, it doesn't seem like there should be a problem with you guys following. If anything, we might have to restrain them instead. Yeah, especially Ash. You are thinking about working together, right? I got it, you stubborn pink tomboy. You little... Oh, it's on, Puddinghead. Class 7, huh? They're really quite similar, aren't they? Makes me remember how all of you were compared to us at Class 1. That's true. Oh, right. So the Thor's main branch had a class dedicated to only the nobles, right? Although the old Class 7 you were in was a mixture of both. Yeah, that's right. You know a lot about that, though. Thinking about it now, having the separate noble and commoner classes wasn't that bad. Yes, but it was unfair how the noble students could get access to a special lounge, or a longer vacation. In that sense, it's not surprising that they implemented a totally new grade system this year between the two classes. Well, I'm not familiar with it, but if they were separated before, why are they together now? Is that something the Crown Prince specifically requested? Yeah, really, with him there, it's almost like having a third social class.